Welcome back on the AM show, and of course, we're now talking law. The fraternity, it excites me because this is my area. The University of Ghana School of Law is thrilled to announce its 2023 Alumni Homecoming, a much-anticipated event that brings together distinguished alumni, faculty, students, and the wider legal community. And it's all about, well, you would also have learned about that complex that is being put up. This event celebrates the rich heritage, outstanding achievements, and the collective impact we have had on the legal landscape in Ghana and beyond. Joining me for a conversation on that is Eduji Tameklo. And he is a proud alumnus, I'm speaking for him, of the University of Ghana School of Law now. Eduji, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you to your viewers and yes, the people who have joined us.
And you go as far back as 2011.
Correct.
Charlie, I nearly said you, if it were Bishop Evan, I would have used a certain term.
I know. So I joined the faculty in 2009, and by 2011 I was done, and I had to transition to the Ghana Law School. But I mean, like we always say, there's never a limit to learning, so I'm back. After the refreshing new courses that were introduced to the school, I mean the LLM programs. So I'm also now a student.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just sharing with him that I just left and he's now coming back into. At some point, he went before I came. Now he's going after I have come. But what is the significance basically of this entire arrangement, the alumni homecoming? Why now? What is happening?
Okay, so as you are aware, under the distinguished leadership of Dean Atiguba and his exemplary staffs, lecturers and what have you, it had become necessary to have a conversation around persons who have been associated with the faculty, now the school, and to tap into their rich experience. And also the financial connection that these individuals have. And the whole idea is to help build the proposed complex.
Right. University of Ghana School of Law.
The complex. And the vision, strongly, is that with the benefit of all the persons who have been associated with the school, we should be able to put up such an impressive edifice. Already where the faculty is, it's not big enough to accommodate the numbers. And in fact, if you look at the numbers now, from 600, we are dealing with almost 2,000 students associated with the school. And what it means is that definitely the classrooms cannot contain. If you are aware, you will notice that the master's program, that the national security one, that you had the likes of Lati and Co. teaching you, you will notice that you have to take that course outside Legon campus.
We did it on the city campus.
Yes, in fact, that's exactly where I'm actually, I went to.
You're also pursuing.
Exactly. So it tells you that there is the need to respond to the growing demands of students by having the infrastructure that can accommodate them. And that's exactly what this alumni homecoming is supposed to, discuss. And I'm looking, the whole week it's been quite an impressive show. On Monday, the sword curtain was done.
The Chief Justice.
The Chief Justice, Her Ladyship, Justice Gertrude was there. Deputy Attorney General Tuya Yebua, Honorable, was there. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana herself, she was there. Incidentally, she made a quite profound statement. She said when she was a student, Professor Akilakpa was the then Vice Chancellor. Incidentally, he was there to herald this sword curtain ceremony. And there were a lot of distinguished individuals who were there. The president of the Ghana Bar Association was there. I saw my own Professor Kwame Jan, he was there. Dr. Enusin, who is my natural resource law coordinator at the LLM level, he actually emceed the program. It was beautifully done. Thereafter, there was the sword curtain. you are aware that we're going to have a lecture program where we have two distinguished individuals, eminent jurists, coming to grace the conversation. We have his, I call him Professor because he taught me my law of evidence. That is Justice retired Alan Brobe. He's still lecturing. He's a senior lecturer, law of evidence at the Ghana School of Law, teaching the practical aspect of it. When I was at the law school, that's 2012, my part one, he taught me the law of evidence. Incidentally, he's doing that discussion with another eminent jurist, Amonomoni. He was a justice of the Court of Appeal. Prior to that, he was the director of public prosecution, and he'd been quite phenomenal. He actually taught me again criminal procedure when I was in the law.
So that's quite a stint that you've had.
Exactly. So today I have two of my lecturers coming to actually have a conversation with us about the critical issues of the law today, vis-a-vis the 1992 Constitution. And it promises to be a very great event today. So I would urge as many people as can to make themselves available for this.
Is it restricted to alumni?
No.
I mean,
no. In fact, I want you to be there. Because you see, you have a huge platform, so you can carry the news. Right. I want your take, your usual editorial. After today's event, I want one editorial purposely
on the School of Law complex.
Exactly. And let me thank the leadership at the School of Law, Dean Atiguba Professor, the able lecturers who have been assisting to make this vision a reality, and the other staffs in the school together have created the enabling synergy that is bringing this whole complex.
And the history, the significance, we all know what's the University of Ghana, Faculty of Law, now the School of Law, stands for.
And if we want to start mentioning names,
obviously, we
will finish this program. I mean, if you look at the kind of products that this school had produced, it tells you, at least the school had produced President of Ghana, just for the record. It tells you how great this school is. And
I believe former President Mills passed through the University of Ghana.
A proud one.
Now President Akufo-Addo.
He from the the University of Ghana. Yes. So you can just see that the school has been really great in shaping the national conversation, and that is why this homecoming, I would urge each and every one of us, our partners in the media, our friends, you and I.
Integrity Prosidamus, what's the theme and how can people contribute?
If you look at, what shall I say, in terms of the building, we'll have a code where if you want
I believe we have that code. Can we put it on the screen as well, even as he looks
the whole idea is investing in excellence. The school wants to be associated.
And that is it on
yes, that's the code. We need your financial contribution. And Ghanaians, consistent with our character and make, we give to causes that are wealthy. And building such a faculty or a school complex is one that generations will come and remember. But what is even more significant is that you, my brother Ben, what you can do is that you can actually take a whole complex and say, look, I want to build it.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So if you look at how the whole thing had been structured, everything had been costed as well. So when you go to a particular column, so for instance, if you come here, so you see administrative unit. how much it will cost to do it.
Right.
Administration 1, if you come to library, it's about 500-seater library and office area. 1.1 million. 1.16. So
I'm seeing some of them 154,000.
Exactly.
So if you feel you can do that, you take it up.
All you do is that you can just call Dean immediately after this program and say, oh, Dean, the library complex is 1 million. I'm taking it. I'm paying for it. At the end of the day, I want you to name it after Eduji. That's all. Or I'm doing it after this. I want you to name it after President Akufo-Addo or President Mills or anybody. Once the person has an association with the faculty. And the whole idea is to lessen the burden. Because if you know that just taking this, then it takes that cost away. It becomes easier for us.
What is the total cost of this project, though?
It's about $25 million.
Right.
Yes. And
which would be the equivalent of, let's say, about 280 million CDs, 300 million.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so with that kind of money, we should be able to do this. And it's going to be a school of excellence where there will be an interface between academia and industry. Like the course you did the last time, national security. Just look at the individuals who come to teach you. I'm sure these were persons that on today's program you hear their name.
Major General Kotia,
Bevlolate, and the rest.
All those
and the rest. And if you pick these individuals and their contribution to the development of this country, suddenly come into classrooms to impact this vast experience and knowledge in a student, you can imagine the benefit to
it is
the
clear
country.
That this is something that we must all support. And I would even say you don't need to be someone who has, like us, and even like my senior Samson Lade Anyenine, whom I saw, who has also been pivotal in all of this. You don't need to be one of us who has passed through the system. If you understand what legal education means, you should be able to come on board. Whether you're a businessman or wherever you
that's the most important thing.
Support.
So I usually try to do a pitch. I'll call on Mr. Jose Kwame Despite Ofori Sapon, all the businessmen in this country to come together and let's get this project done in the shortest possible time. You know, usually projects like this, the more it delays, the cost overruns. So we want people to come on board so we can have this thing done, quickly as possible.
Well, thank you so much, Edwiji, for coming through the studio.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Edwiji Tamaklo
is
an alumnus of the University of Ghana, School of Law, and he joined us for this conversation. It's all about the 2023 homecoming. You're all invited, whether you're an alumnus or otherwise, or an alumna. Even if you are not, please come. Let's contribute towards a worthy cause, putting up this educational center of excellence, the complex. Well, do stay with us. We'll be back with a lot more because Big Chef is coming your way. But before we get there, come experience Africa's biggest upcycle event coupled with live upcycling demonstrations and a thrilling drip. It's the third edition of the Ghana Digital Innovation Week, and it's ready to kick off. The Digital Transformation Center, implemented by GIZ on behalf of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development in collaboration with MASHAF, Israel's Agency for International Development Cooperation, the Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, and the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization, with the support of the ICT and the UNCDF, will bring together the digital ecosystem stakeholders on one platform to learn, share ideas, and network. The dates, relevant dates, 6th to the 8th of November, 2023. The venue is the Accra International Conference Center. Time, 9 a.m. daily. There will be over 5,000 attendees. That could include you. 50 exhibitors and over 40 insightful sessions to be led by ecosystem actors. The GDIW 2023 will be preceded by regional events from the 1st to the 3rd, which is tomorrow, of November 2023, in the Northern, Eastern and Ashanti regions, respectively. Attendance is free. It's going to be both virtual and physical, so hybrid. Register now at www.gdiw.com.gh. Do stay with us. We'll be back after the break.